Guys, welcome to my channel. Today I will show you the parts of the eye and the elements of the eye and tell you all about the eye. This is part 2 of the video. Okay, let's get started. There. So this is the human eye. As I said in the last video, the eye has cornea. Okay, wait. The eye has cornea, iris, pupil, lens, retina, and optic nerve. Okay? Now, see there, so this is the retina. It's right here. This is the optic nerve. So you see this? This is the optic nerve. This is the, whoops. This is the lens. This is the ciliary muscle. And this is the pupil. And this, oh wait, no, this outer layer you see here, this is the pupil. And this, the blue thing, is the iris. And this, the outer layer, is the cornea. Now I'll tell you the jobs of each part. Okay. Now let's first come to the lens. The lens is responsible for taking a picture of what you see, and it sends the optic nerve up to and the optic nerve sends the brain. So I'll repeat it again. So the lens job is to when we see an object, for example, a chair, table, a mouse, a laptop, a mirror, or etc. The lens takes a picture of it, but it takes a picture of it upside down. So if this, for example, we saw this. Wait, for example, we saw this thing, and the lens takes it like upside down, like reverse. So it takes it like reverse. Okay. So, and that's the job of the lens. And now the cornea. The cornea is a thin-like structure. It's like the outer layer of the eye. And now the pupil. It's a little dot in the eye. Okay, it's a little dot in the eye. And now the iris. The iris, it can have any different color. So the iris can have brown, gray, green, blue, and etc. Okay. Now let's come to the cornea. Okay, the cornea. I already said the cornea. Okay, now let's come to the optic nerve. The optic nerve is a simple job. So when the lens takes a picture of the thing we see, it sends it to the optic nerve, and the optic nerve sends it to the brain. Okay. So I'll do it again. So when we see a chair, the lens takes a picture of it upside down. The lens sends the picture to the optic nerve. The optic nerve sends it to the brain, and the brain analyzes it and tells you what you're seeing. And this all process happens in like a fraction of seconds. Okay. Now let's come to the ciliary muscle. The ciliary muscle is simple. The job of it is to like maintain the structure of the eye. So our eye is like an oval shaped structure. So the ciliary muscle maintains the shape of it. Okay. Now let's come to the retina. So basically this is the retina. So this whole layer is the retina, and yeah, so this whole layer is the retina, and yeah. Okay, now we're done analyzing the picture, like the human eye. Now I'll tell you the diseases and ailments and what precaution should we take. Okay, now let's get started to the ailments. Okay, now the eyes. Okay, wait 1 minute. Mouse. There. So the eye. Wait 1 minute. Yeah, the eye has. Okay. The eye has lacrimal glands which separate water like fluid, which tastes salty. So you see that water like fluid, this thing, I'll bold it. Oh, it's not bolding up. Okay, I'll underline it. So this water like fluid is tears. Okay, this water like fluid is tears. Okay, so this is tears. Okay, now so the lacrimal glands which separate or secrete the water like fluid which they taste, the water like fluid tastes salty and the fluid is tears. So if you want to take the taste, whenever you cry, take a tear and keep it in your mouth and you'll feel like it's very salty. Okay, now when like waste particles enter our eye, uh, like microbes, dust particles enter our eye. The lacrimal glands release water, and the water is tears, so the particles come out with the water. Okay, so I'll say it again. So when like dust microbes enter our eye, the lacrimal glands release water, which is tears, and the particles come out with the eye. Okay, now I'll tell you the ailments or the diseases of the eye. Okay, disease there. So I'll give a enter. Okay, so the diseases of the eye. So the eye has a lot of diseases. For example, myopia, hyperopia, psoriasis, night blindness, cataract, cataract strabismus, and etc. Okay, now the now I'll tell you myopia. A myopia is a disease which happens to a person who finds it hard to see objects. So, for example, a person has myopia. They can't see far objects, but they can see near objects. Now, hyperopia. This hyperopia, okay, happens to a person who finds it hard to see near objects. So they can see far, but not near objects. Now let's come to psoriasis. Psoriasis is not a much big problem like hyperopia or myopia. The psoriasis is caused by infection, and the eye becomes like red, itchy, and painful. So when you have a psoriasis, you like very scratchy your eye because it's very itchy and painful. Okay, now let's come to night blindness. Night blindness is the inability to see well at night caused by lack of vitamin D. So I'll tell you what night blindness is. So night blindness is the inability to see well at night. So you can't see like very proper at night. So for example, if a person has a night blindness and they are walking in the night, they can't see properly. So that's called night blindness. So basically they're blind at night, but they're not blind at morning and evenings and etc. Now let's come to cataract. Cataract is an eye disease with white spots on the lens of the eye. On the lens of the eye. So the pupil, the eyeball, has like white spots on it, okay? And it'll make the person who has cataract, it'll make them hard to see. Now let's come to strabismus. Strabismus is a condition of having abnormal alignment of the eye, okay? I'll write down. Is a condition of having abnormal alignment of the eye. Okay, now I'll tell you giraffophthalmia. Giraffophthalmia. So is this disease caused by lack of cones, not rods? A lack of cones. If you want to know what cones and rods are, please check out part 1 of the eye. Okay, I'll post the link in the description below. Okay, now that's it. These are there are more diseases, but these are the like most popular diseases. Okay, so that's it for the eye. If you want to see part 3 of the ear, so the eye is done. Now the next part it will be the ear, and after will be nose, and after will be tongue, and after will be skin. So the next part is the ear. So be sure to check out the video ear, but it's not posted yet. Okay, so that's it for this video, guys. If you want to see more of my videos, please like, share, subscribe, and ring the bell to get notified whenever I send a video. Goodbye, guys. Have a good day.